Hey guys, this is going to be a Fall of the Samurai match between myself and Schrotty44. It's going to be on the floodplains, and in this battle I'm going to try to show you how kind of putting all your eggs in one basket and having just a single line of troops is going to put you at a disadvantage in the long run in a battle. My opponent is the same rank as me. Like I said, I'm a bronze and he's a bronze. We're not the best players, but hopefully you can learn something from this. Hopefully, if you trust my advice. But so here's the beginning of the battle. I'm gonna start moving up 2 red bear infantry. I have 2 white tiger in the back to support, and red bear infantry on the side with the Yariki. On this flank, I have a Yariki and 2 carbine cav. In the forest, I have hidden moving up. I don't want him to know about this because I want him to think that this side is weak. But I don't want him to pressure this side, which is why I have the cavalry on this side. So I have a red bear, a imperial infantry, and a white tiger force. I tried to rush up and take this morale shrine, but it became apparent that wasn't going to happen. I moved up here. He's got Yugitai, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I'm going to charge it real quick and pull out. All his cavalry's coming, so I'm not going to be able to do much here. Unfortunately, he gets some massive shots and missed the immediate routes. It's going to be good though, because I got my red bear infantry into the fight. They're there, and I'm going to have white tiger force supporting, so they're not going to be able to charge him. And this is just a good example of why laying your troops is a good idea. It's going to allow you to put pressure on them without fear of retaliation from a massive cavalry charge. So I'm just slaughtering these I gotta get that right. Yugitai. On this side, I'm going to be able to, because he has nothing threatening me, I'm going to be able to do some really nice carbine cav shots on his rear while doing a Yariki charge in the front. I'm going to move these troops up to put pressure on him so he can't move and turn. Although I do it a little late. Just some really nice shots there. He's kind of trying to react the best he can. He's turning his troops around to try to fire. By this time, he's going to have to get his cavalry over here, but they've been so preoccupied over here that it's putting him at a disadvantage on his right flank. And at this point, he still doesn't know that I have some troops creeping up on the side. So I get my great shots in here. Pull out. Well, I do 1 carbine cav charge. I mean, I know that carbine cav really isn't designed for this, but I figured I could get them there out. And I did. Still a fight going on over here. Unfortunately, I forgot that these guys can fire while he's in the forest, but it doesn't concern me too much. This is where the main part of the battle is going on. So I'm going to pull my cav back so they have a arc of fire to fire back while moving these guys up. At this point, I'm going to break the surprise and hopefully be able to support my cavalry while putting pressure on this flank. Realizing that I cannot see these troops, I'm going to charge in my white tiger force to try to get them screened, or unscreened, sorry. And I'm going to use my red bear infantry to finish them off. Over here, he's trying to figure out a way that he can help support his infantry with his cav, but I've kind of have this side locked down. We're arcing in for a really nice range of fire here. Multiple arcs of fire is always really key in Fall of the Samurai, if you didn't realize that already. So I charge these guys up. The white tiger force, I really don't care what happens to them, but they're going to support. If they get charged, I still have red bear infantry in the back to support, and I'm going to get some shots off on his carbine cav. Now I'm just creating multiple arcs of fire to get as many shots off as I can. The white tiger force actually routed them. They were so depleted that even with the white tiger force being as weak as it is, it was able to take them out. I think a lot of people underestimate white tiger force. I like to use them as auxiliary units, and they perform that role pretty well. His cavalry is kind of stuck in a rut right now. They didn't really have a chance to do much on this side, so he's going to bring them over here because he notices that I kind of have a weak spot over here, which I'm going to correct because I see his cav coming. I want to have multiple arcs of fire again, so I'm going to pull these guys back, bring my general around so I get more arcs. He freezes here. At this point, you know, he's got to see that his infantry is just completely caving, and I'm going to move my cavalry up, and I'm going to support it with this White Tiger Force. So if he charges, I'm going to have another set of multiple arcs of fire, and that's exactly what's about to happen. We get some really nice shots. Let's see what we get here. I'm going to pull my cavalry back because the White Tiger Force is, unfortunately, for the White Tiger Force, they are disposable. And still getting shots off with them. I'm going to pull them back so they can fire while moving Red Bear infantry to support, so I can pull them back again if they want to charge. But I don't think they're going to survive that long. The last of this infantry is caving. There's just a huge circle, semicircle around them, firing like mad. Gotta suck to be these guys. He goes in for some helpless charges here. Just trying to kill somebody before they rout. They all rout, and then this is his last set of infantry. Sorry, cavalry. Even with the morale shrine, just the amount of losses they've taken, including their general, I believe. No, his general's right there. His troops are going to rout even before I show up. My guys are just that terrifying. The entire line is routed. The only thing left is to mop up the general's bodyguard as they get their last shots before the inevitable happens. Good game to my opponent. Hopefully that shows you some of the tactics you can use against other players. For a while I was doing the old one-line infantry. It wasn't until I kind of played Empire Total War that I got some really good tips and tactics on how to play this game. A lot of it actually carries over, despite the fact that these guns fire a million times faster. Hope you enjoyed the replay. I'll have more to come later. Thanks. Bye.